me change it. There you go. Kung. Rustling. As if someone sniffing. Soon. Is it full? Full. Special meaning. I have a feeling that we are rivals. It's a dog. Kun. I don't know, puppy? Oh, it's actually Kun. Here's a sound effect. Phew, alright. Good call. Excuse me, master. I bought a change of formal wear. It was given to me by Miss Crane in Habitat. They had finished fixing the length they asked for. I heard that people grow up very fast. With this, he will soon grow taller. This is unfamiliar ammo. From the looks of it, it seems like a cannon. Can I come a little closer? You can tell how much of a fighter he is by stroking his neck. Eek. Ta. Oh, he's gone. Yes, you're right. I didn't mean to scare you, but... Ha. Cuckoo. Moo. There's an unfamiliar stray dog. I can also sense a faint magic power. It is someone's messenger. What's the matter? You don't look well. Are you hungry? No. Are you looking for something? Put something in your mouth first. In fact, there is a provision of dog food in the room for such an eventuality. Right now, let's just call him Kavis. Kavis the Third, okay? How about the name Peritus? Young King Excander. What is this? If he's your vassal. I'd be happy it were, but it's not. It's the first beautiful puppy I've seen. The tricolor pattern is even... and the fur is shiny. He's still a puppy, but he will be much bigger in the future. I'm sure he will be a sturdy, cold-blooded dog. Would you like some water from this canteen? Here, I'll put it in my hand. Cool. Looks like they don't drink water. A smart dog. Then he must have a master. Oh. Omaru. WTF. Oh no. It's really Omaru. Why are you doing this? Was it your messenger? Say Shonagun. No, if you look closely, you'll see that he wasn't at all. I wasn't this tiny. But this extinct tiredness is very similar to the one that was kept in the palace. Here. Okay, Maru. Wash. Whoa. Yeah, it's not fair. Let me suck on it. If you look closely, you can see a heart-shaped spot on my back. Oh well, you're getting a fluffy rub-down, aren't you? A lost dog in Chaldea. It's a secret organization. It's some straight servant's dog anyway. Oh, is there a circus director these days? Nice one, demonic beast, but not a rune-enhanced bear. I see, Lancer, so you want to see this. I too want to be cherished by women and children. If you don't mind my feet, I'm always welcome. Now lie on your back and give me your belly. How can you come to such a conclusion, you know? Are you even listening to me? Anything goes these days in Korea, but there is a hint of concern. And what do you mean? Uh-oh. Peritus, keep us the Omaru. Hanyan. The dog ran away. Got away. Should we catch him before he gets into some kind of trouble? Haha. Kun. Dog, it's a dog. Don't come over here. It will bite you. It's okay, Abby. I'm not a little puppy. Come here. Come here. What place are you from? Q. Ah. Soon, huh? Big. Oh my god. Oh. Go. Yelling. Uga. Cuckoo. What is this ring? It's moving on its own. What do you say, Ramba? Oh, Suna. Don't get into the futon without permission. It's too hot. I'm fine. Cool. Izo, have you seen my dog? I don't know. Oh no, it looks like they came this way. That's strange. What in the world? Oh. Hey, you lazy stranger, Kavis. Have you seen a puppy? I'm not watching. What a bunch of nuisance they are. All of them. They are all disturbing people's naps. So, have you gained some weight? Isn't that belly awful? Hoja. I'm already boo yaki after sleeping in the morning and drinking in the morning. Well, let's look elsewhere. What? Are you being chased? Phew, huh? Yes, if you were told to show it, you won't want to show it. But you're still so ugly. I really want to see the owner's face. It said that the owner is like the face of the dog. Yeah. Easel? What, even the master? I'm sleeping at night. Will you leave me alone? You're suspicious. Your mannerism, your words, your fighting spirit, everything about you is like a wet dog. What's up? I bet you a fight for it, but... What? A big western dog? No, it's a big fairy. What do I do when I'm not working as a bodyguard or a manslayer? So... Ah. Yeah. Soke. King. Ah, Sosuke, you're over here. Phew, I look for you. Hen. This. Yes, I understand. I'm sorry, it was so difficult. What the heck? I see. So you were the source of the lost dog fiasco, Sosuke. Good. Phew, and you, the master of the stray dog. The first full-time writer in Japan, Kyote Bakken. Don't know. I'm very pleased to hear praise. I am Bakken, the master of the Kokete, in the Asian capital of Japan. Kokute Bakken. He wrote the famous novel Nanzo Satomi Hakkenden, was one of the greatest writers of the late Edo period in Japan. No way. I'm so honored, but I thought that Bakken Kote was... Shouldn't have been he be male? Shouldn't he be female? Ninth time, get used to it. I'm not right. What is the parallel world? I'm a man. I am a woman. I am a man. I am a woman. I am a woman. He's like... Can I have a word? There must be here who were not present at the scene a Bakken summon. I'll try to explain again. First of all, Bakken Dono is not a servant we summon within our attention. What? So you're saying you haven't signed the contract yet? Yeah, that's right. I'm still an uncommitted servant. At present, they're more like so-called stray servants. She suddenly appeared in the summoning circle, which had been set up on a trial basis, and announced herself a Koken back-in. Yuki, who had just come in from that, was also there. So first discovery are Mr. Yuki, myself, and the other members of Chaldea staff. But before that, there was a puppy Sosuke. That's right, faster than the summon of Lord Backins, that puppy, presumed Bernard's mountain dog Sosuke was spotted. Yuki heard from Bakken Dono about the messenger who was supposed to be accompanying him. A new search of Chaldea was initiated, and so it goes. And top it up, he was caught in my room. What a nuisance you are. Wahoo! Our Sosuke has been causing us a lot of trouble. No, I'm not so sorry. Izo, you're not causing me any trouble, you're just coasting. I don't need you to tell me what to do. But that's not the point. I don't know anything about summoning. They showed up when they weren't even summoned, and they arrived at the house in disarray. Servants and messenger are one and the same, aren't they? And to top it off, you haven't even signed a contract with the master yet. It's funny, isn't it? It's like she's an assassin, and suddenly they're butting the main circle. Huh, I won't be fooled. There must be some kind of sinister plot. If we say that. Kun. What's your view, Da Vinci? I mean, that's quite interesting. Certainly a situation I had never expected before. And for safety of Chaldea, we are already working on magic analysis. As a precaution, I'd like you to put the Bargist on surveillance duty, okay? I got it in mind. If you're asking me to hold the dog by a leash, you're certainly in the right place. Alright, and yes. There's a person in Chaldea who knows more about the personality of Lord Bakken than anyone else. First, I'd like to hear from him. It was Hokusai, like Bakuten, was born in Edo, and they must have worked together. And you've been quiet since a while ago, haven't you? I can understand why Izuru Dono is suspicious. I too can't make sense of all this. But first and foremost, I have a question for you. You're a roadie, right? Omi-chan? Huh? Yes, it is a path. I'm in Kote daughter-in-law, Tokimaru Richi. Wonder where Izo Dono has gone. He said he didn't like complicated stories. Okada Izo-san. I fear to express my gratitude for taking care of Sosuke. I'm here to keep an eye on things. There's nothing wrong in that. Yes, thank you very much, Bargist. I know you trust me unconditionally, but you're out of tune. That is the analysis from my senpai, Da Vinci-chan. Since Da Vinci himself said that he still has some more research to do, I'll give my report. Yeah, let me hear it. Bakken Kote is a servant of the rider class. No problem introducing general knowledge at the time of summoning. Physical gender is female. Physical age is estimated to be 16 to 18 years old. Mental autonomy is responsive to external stimuli are good. There are no signs of going crazy at this time. However, its amount of spiritual substance is very slight. It is only about 1/8 of that of a normal servant. 1/8? What do you mean? WTF. They say that numbers in this analysis do not mean the simple magic power of the servant. The elements that should consume a single servant are generally severely lacking, or so I'm told. Huh? I see. So you only have one dogman accompanying you. Inishu is the name of the 8 young warriors who appear in Nansho Satomi Hakkenden. Sosuke Inukawa is one of them. However, Sosuke here is just a dog. 1/8 of the normal number. That doesn't help, as his fighting force does it. There's no point being summoned to Chaldea as a servant. No, it is not yet confirmed that I have been summoned to Chaldea. You mean almost Oji? It's possible that this is the case, that cause has not been deterrent. However, it seems that the memory of Koken Bakken and his personality in general are missing. Yes. Please take the liberty of calling me Oji instead of Koke Bakken. I understand. How are you aware of this self, Oji? There are many nods to Da Vinci's story. First of all, I clear instead that I was summoned as Koke back in. And also I'm missing many things. I know that intuitively. What is missing specifically? What is it? It is a Hakkenden as Oe and Mash mentioned earlier. I am a servant who follows the messenger of the 8 dogs. Sosuke here is one of them. There must be 7 more Inuishi out there somewhere. The 8 dogs are servants of back in Kote, the 8 dogmen. I can read the character for righteousness on the bead around Sosuke's neck. If this is the case, it's inevitable that the other Inuishi would also have the same character. Yes, the Hakushin holds a bead of the beads with the characters of the Ninghashi girl floating on them. Each one of the characters on the beads is benevolence, righteousness, proper purity, wisdom, loyalty, trust, purely pity, and respect. Only when all the dogs with the 8 beads are present will the servant Kokibagen be able to give his full power. But I myself was confused right after I was summoned. I tried to put up a pretense so as not to discredit the name of Kokibagen, but it was indeed too much to ask. Aha! I could have pretended to be a little more concerned and watched it, but it would have been a masterpiece. The hardworking, good quality girl Oji-chan has become a stern, don't know, like an actor. This spectacle, like no other, isn't it? Oh god, you're a bad person, aren't you? I was relieved to see a familiar face in an unfamiliar place. I was relieved to see a familiar face in an unfamiliar place. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. 8 messenger. No, it's more like a road. Yes, what is it, dear Bargist? Let's put aside the issue of the lack of spiritual resource. Why did you, my daughter-in-law, come into the world instead of Kote back in himself? It be similar to the relationship between Hokusai and Oe. I had a feeling too. You two certainly have a similar relationship. Oh, are you Hokusai-sama? The original Katsukika Kosai Oe father Tetsuzo is also in Korea. Oh well, I never told you this. This is the Lord and Lady Toto. This octopus is the Lord and Lady. But yes. I thought that Oe had taken the name of Kakusei Hokusai from him. Certainly not surprising. The Katsuhiko Kokusai is a servant who is both Hokusai and Oe. So that mysterious octopus is that Tetsuo. If so, what if there is a father inside Sosuke? Dad, it's me, sir. It's a real papa. Wow. No, I'm sure that's not what I meant. By the way, is Tetsuo your real name, Toto-sama? Still not sure. Even though she is the daughter, she is the daughter-in-law who is not related to me by blood. We are strangers, so to speak, aren't we? I don't think there is a strong enough bond to make a single servant to be carpal electric. No, I'm from the fairy kingdom. I don't understand human relationship infection. Against all weakness, as reason, as long as I'm the watcher, the road and puppy have other reasons. Whoa. Sosuke, what's wrong? Did I shake you too much? Merchant's alert. Deploy the match barrier. Enemy attack, no, too fast. A normal increase in energy. This is artillery fire. Each of you braced for impact. Air and invincibility, protect Yuki-san now. What? Ah. Bomber directly here. What's going on? Oh no, you can't go directly to Korea. Senpai, please get down. Our base is under attack. The damage inflicted on the storm border by that early explosion was enormous. It was my fault for not being vigilant. The situation was too sudden. Compared to the scale of the explosion, however, human casualties were minimal. It's fortunate that only a few staff members sustained minor injuries. Yuki-kun, as you can see, it is also alive and well. Thanks to your prompt action, servants. Glad to see you all safe and sound. Phew. Thank you, Mash. Yes, and even more careful safety checks, yes. Unavoidable, we cannot stand still after an enemy attack. Miss Burgess is right, we can't afford it. We don't have much time left. One reason for this interference is found in their testimonies. Yushiwakamu and Hogan. Oh, why go to trouble of gathering us? We can't afford to do that. We should order an counterattack immediately. You're right, Bargus. We are running out of time. I have to make a decision together with Yuki-san. We haven't even gotten rid of the back-end case. It's really dizzying experience. It's that imminent. Prepare for the second bombardment. A chase. If it was caused by an enemy fire, then of course it was. We're still alive and well. What makes you sure there will be a second shot? This is a special petition from me, my lord. The white arrow is the arrow of Genji. One arrow fired by a warrior with unparalleled archery, that one stiff arrow struck the storm border. The resentment, the killing intent, the hostility in that arrow, I know it. Yushiwakamu was the first to detect that incoming artillery fire. It was ahead of our radar. Thanks to Yushiwakamu, the decision to deploy the barriers was made in time. A single arrow, is it? An arrow with that much destructive power. Yes, of course, it's not just an arrow. As you can see, imagine, it's a noble phantasm of a servant. Two arrows are attached to the bow, and A and B are arrows. The first arrow is aiming, and the second arrow is the real arrow that will catch the prey. The first arrow was a trial run. That powerful bomber is a test? No, I'm not kidding. You got a big hole to look at. One more hit and the border will sink. That is right. Please keep in mind that you will never be spared from the war of the ship. No. The point at which the arrow was fired was roughly estimated. It was scanned by the retracing the trajectory of the flight in the reverse. Once you look at this scanning diagram, what was discovered was a group of micro-singularities floating in a space-time chasm, so we're in the sewer launch point. The magic arrow had leaped through time and space. It was matched to ultra long-range precision shot. Micro-singularity group. Not one but several, meaning islands drifting between the waves of time and space. It's like a cluster of islet in the Southern Ocean. Hey, it's getting stinkier and stinkier. You seem to have an idea after all, Hokusai. I'll prepare you for the next attack. Of course, we have already started. Some special equipment was created to counter the next attack. Nemo, Sirius, and Shion are working on a rush job. Me and Holmes must join soon. It's not just a matter of leaving the equipment to us. We will also ask for a little help from our servants. Is it true what happened? How about the Holy Grail response in the micro-singularity group? Yep, it is possible. The reaction was fleeting, but the strength of the reaction is baffling. When analyzed with increased precision, there are apparently 7 chalices in the micro-singularity group. 7 chalices. 7 chalices. Well, 7 animals. I need to think what would happen if the power of the Holy Grail were to be used by this sniper. They don't stop at 1 or 2 bombers, they'll attack again and again. That's why we must find the enemy shooting as soon as possible and get him to stop his bombardment. Can we just evacuate the entire border to somewhere safe? No, that would be defeat and probably pointless. At this point, we don't even know how they got to us. The only way to prevent a bomber that leaps through time and space is to break the magical connection or choke the enemy itself. That is what I mean. So I would like Yuki to lead that mission. I won't let him sing this order. Yep, that's a reliable answer. Still, the magical edge has already been connected by the bomber. It should be possible for him to get in directly or work by construction ignoring the distance. As we should Rakamu and the others declare that it was a bow, it must be someone who's particular about target shooting. That's not true. For him, the bow is the greatest weapon. It's the most effective and reliable means of harming us Chaldeas. How true, I agree with you. I see. Isn't it always the same? No, actually it's a different matter that I like to seek master judgment on. Your guest, Tokimaru-san. We need a temporary servant JP-rKyECtnz to accompany us on our mission. We believe that her presence will contribute greatly to the success of this mission. Oji is not a force to reckon with right now. There are several important reasons, but there is no more time to go into detail. But only one thing must be spoken, the name of the one who opposed us. His name was Achiro Chinzai. Minamoto no Tatemoto. Minamoto no Tatemoto. Other information will be told by Ushiwakamaru and Hakusai during the mission. Noted. Oh, that is what I thought. I'll take care of it. Of course, we will support you from the border. Finger crossed for good communication. Apparently I'm not gonna have a lot of time to spare. There's a big possibility that I'll be busy with the artillery. Therefore, I asked Masters to secure communications and back up Yuki-kun. Roger that. Let's work hard for each other, Mash. Yes, senpai. Is it correct to say that I have Yuki's consent to accompany me? Once again, I get it. Then I'm sorry, but you'll be putting your guests in a dangerous role as well. If I can be any help, no, please let me help you. Izo. Well said, Oji-chan. Woohoo! A queer microscopic singularity discovered in the space-time chasm, commonly known as Nanmei, after Kokusai valve. Namyang is a southern sea. It is a common name that includes the islands in that sea. We suffer damage from the bombardment, and the restoration of the transporter facilities is incomplete. The number of personnel available for raid shift to the South Sea is limited. So let's check the members of the raid mission again. First of all, of course, the master in command Yuki-kun as companions Ushiwakamaru, bar guests Kakusai Hokusai, and Koki-baken. More than that, I would like to challenge with this lineup. I'm in the back of the line too bad. Raid ship countdown begin. 2019-18. Hasoski. Sun's body is glowing again. What? This Sosi, what's the matter? Calm down. What the hell? It's teleporting dogs. I'm in. I knew it would come to this. Huh? Sorry, I failed to tell you that Hoiguru response was detected in that messenger dog as well. It was very faint though. This makes it doubtful that the reaction detected in the Nugget is the Hoiguru. I'll tell you that first. Can't stop the raid shift sequence. Is it too late to stop it? It's always this way. I even thought that words from light must have a good reason for it, huh? Senpai, everyone, please be careful. Avoid success. Oh my god. Alright then, let's get this interceptor in position again. We're going to be busy. How's the refurbishment of the launch tubes of the spirit pods going? According to a report from the computer room, the first unit will be completed soon. The second and third units are also on their way in parallel. That's what I'm talking about. You're doing great. Mesh has identified the coordinates of the transfer point and established communication. Yes, scanning. What do I have to do? Ushirakumaru. Huh? Why are you here, Ushirakumaru? That's not for me to know. Wince. The reshift mentioned earlier, however, was not only to confirm a Nanmei and Ushirakumaru failed transition. At the same time, the reshift, Isa Okada and Hassan Lobo were also missing from Korea. I assume that he intentionally accompanied Yuki-san. No, I don't think that's a problem. Don't be self-limit. No. If it's Yuki, hope they respond with their usual don't move, flexible, and odd style. I like the request at all costs follow shift now and then. I'm really sorry, Ushirakumaru. It's not like making it pass like that. Work with me as a valuable witness for Tamacho. Yes, let's change our minds and work hard on this bullwhip. Oh. Now it is time for you to tell us why you have called us all here. It seems that not all of them come from the same mythology. Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. First, a summary of the Operation Home Sweet. This is a special equipment that will be used for this intercept mission. Spirit pods. One of these cannonball-shaped pods holds the spirit of a single servant and literally fires it. Although the principle is different, think of it as a compact reshift-like process. It's an application of technology that shares the same foundation as the spirit trunk. When it reaches ultimate space-time coordinates for interception, the stored spirit materializes from the pod. Then after the mission is completed, the Reiki is again stored in the pod and returns to Korea in a more gradual trajectory than it was when it was launched. However, there are important prerequisites for users of spirit pods. The only way to get a good result is to be in the Archer class. The efficient magic consumption, the maintenance of the spirit is excellent. Only an Archer class can specialize, and the sole action can fully demonstrate its power in the sea of space-time. Needless to say, the nature of this intercept mission requires precision marksmanship. I talked a lot of complicated things, but the bottom line is that you have to play it by ear right off the bat. I see what you're getting at. That is exactly what the kind of hunting I'm looking for. Let us put it that way. I don't like being treated like a cannonball, but it's unavoidable at this point. I'll do my best. The fact you were able to take action in such a short time is an achievement. I commend it as a great accomplishment. I'm sorry, archers. I'm sorry to put you in harm's way. I wish you the best of luck. So, I'm not an archer and I'm away again. Ugh. But we succeed in intercepting it. Let's slam the quiver and let's slam. And let's slam. And let's slam. And let's slam. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Bang. Let's move on to the ejection sequence of the first bullet. Each server into your designated position. Launch operator, are you ready? Aye, pop magic failing. Linear injection, rail clear. This orbital element input completed. I'm hooking up the superconducting alternator, ready when you are. Final confirmation of the spirit storage. Reiki pod launch. Okay. Uh-oh, the sky is full of stars today. The sky is full of stars. Don't be so spontaneous with a luminous light sky. I can hear properly. Sensitivity is good. By the way, about the image you're seeing over there, that is you know? It's an intermission of the chaos space-time through the pod sensor equipment reconstruction projected into the visual. And the fact that the pod sensors reacted and the spirit materialized. Unfortunately, Nanmei's second shot has already finished firing. If this is the case, we should be able to see the tip of the enemy artillery by now. Now what in the world do you see? I can see your boobs. What? 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 It's a ring of milk. A vast band of light filling the night sky. Yeah, it's like the Milky Way. Yuki mission has switched, stopping the fruit shop, finding and neutralizing the enemy. Huh? That is why we were on the offensive. Yes, it's their battlefield. By the way, what happened to Alyssa and Hakkenden? They are on a second group. As a reserve, Orion, you will be the spearhead. There you go, so that's how it is. Then I'll feel free to do it. With the size of this target, it doesn't matter whether you aim or miss. I'm going to put everything I got right in the middle of it. I was surprised that energy flux we are observing with a super telephoto can be observed in such a large amount. Oops, and just in case. We need spirit pods to return home. We must defend this to the death. I'm sure there are other things we've checked. Though, well, your advice is greatly appreciated. I honestly forgot about it. Now let's start the war with a bang. Rise, my moon. Shine your shadowy light on the hunter of the 3 stars. My fate I beach the moon goddess. I beg, moon goddess, give me strength in body and cool headedness in spirit. And hereby I set forth my destiny. The instant love of the moon goddess. Riders can crit hard.
Master, 唐突だが浮気がバレたのですいません。ちょっと撤退します。アルテミス・アグネス。愛が重い。つぶれろ。我が矢の届かぬ者はいない。くそ。はいよ。ほいほい。はいよっと。つぶれろ。そらそらそら。せい。我が矢の届かぬ者はいない。相手。く
Did I fuck this up? Because I won't survive the next turn. Because I don't have to revive. I totally need that revive for the later turn. Maybe I should change the Mystic Code for solo. That way you can survive. That was tough. So... Oh, I'm out of magic. Rip. This is... It hit! Orange speciality confirming research in the pod. It's making you enter retrograde orbit. Pod transition is initiated. What is so bad? High energy practicals are everywhere. I'm so worried. I wonder if masters are okay. Oh, you must notify MASH. Da Vinci. Funny, I'm sure I destroyed it. I should have. Oren's error precisely shattered the center of gravity of the light bundle. It should have been precisely misdirected, if not, and yet. The light flux altered. It's as if biological tissue is broken down into countless elements and then reassembled. Da Vinci, can we continue the injection process? The battle continue as is, or the decision is made. Yes, we have to do it. We need all the spirit pods we can get. It's not over at all. This is just the beginning. Roger that, continue stats. Cluster free, prepare to launch blow pods. Aye aye. Noise is terrible. Second cluster munition guidance. Hurry up and ensure accuracy. Oh, is this guy a ray shifter or what? I don't know how long it's been since I was included in the Master Suicide Squad. Ha ha ha. And you're a rag dog. But still, it's hot here. You'll be a steaming dog too. And... oh, was it Bakken or Road or some half-assed Severin? You're so dizzy, I wonder if he's going to die like that. And somehow I am alive. So this is what you call race shift. I was surprised. Assign Lobo too. Oh, screwing around. What do you think of this scenery? It's nothing familiar. I guess it's right when I said Nanmei without any guess. Whoa, what do you want, Bargist? Did you find something? No, it's just the opposite. That quick tango is gone. Ushiwakamaru. Ushiwakamaru. I look around at my house, I don't see anyone around. Master Ushiwakamaru has strayed. Do you feel anything through the magic pathway? Ushiwakamaru. No, I can't sense anything. Oh my god, this is important. Jester, that is me. And the robot research. I know sudden, but I sign Lobo. Roger, copy. I don't want to think about that there is a possibility of being lost due to a failure of the race shift. Master, how's the communication going in Chaldea? I said no, I'll give it a try right away. I'm sorry, I know it's heartless, but that is the way it is on Battlefield. Let's put priority on sorting out the situation. First, for some unknown reason, Ushiwakamaru reshift failed. Instead, for some reason, Okada Izo and Hassan Lobo were transferred. Communication with Chaldea is not possible at this time. However, this does not mean that it has been completely cut off. The Corsi borrows are working. It is indeed Miss Crane and Habitat. Therefore, we assume that the Chaldea side is aware of our special coordinates. After a quick inspection of the neighborhood, Hassan Lobo did not seem to find any transferees other than us. The following is a list of the most common problems with the sea in the sea column. None. There is a place that looks like a human village in that direction, says Hassan Lobo. The following is a list of the most common problems with the sea in the sea column. Yes, yes, and even more suspicious sign, he said. What, you understand the language of the robot? It seems so. Dear me, Rusosuke. So the headless one above is Hassan, and the godlike wolf is Lobo. You're like me and Oe here, two servants in one. Interpreter, thanks for your help, Sosuke Oji-san. Wahoo! Unikoro and Yamiru, did the dogs hit it off with each other? Yes, but you don't mind I trust him 1-to-1, do you? After all, it is in contract to have servant Yaki. The timing of bombardment right after the summons, the misery shift D. I don't blame you if you think Omen is the cause of this. Yes, you're right, I have no words to reply. Oi, though unfamiliar position is cooperating. Master Kadia. I agree. I don't think such a lovely and stunning person would be capable of evil deeds or plot. But I'm a watchdog. I can't talk about my personal feelings. Either way is fine. Our task is to stop the further bombardment by the enemy, to cut off the source of the bombardment and protect Kadia. Whoever the visitor there are, I'll keep an eye on them. I guarantee the safety of the master. Izu Dono and Master Dono, may I ask you one thing? The other two should listen. If there's a violent change in Oji-chan's body, if Saban or Kotebaken were to commit treachery, I'll take responsibility for it. Hokusai-chan. And I know I can't commit seppuku with you, but I can't let them doing this with doubt and suspicion. To me, Oji and Baken are both greatly indebted to him. That's why if anything goes wrong, I myself as a man of knowledge will take action against both of us. Can you give me a break on this? Neither seppuku nor seppuku is allowed. What are your thoughts, Izo? I would not be deceived. Yes, but I'm indeed nervous to be dared such by a world famous ukiyo artist. Old road. Yes, what is it? Which even if you were enemy, that is the way it would be. I said too much myself. Izo-sama. The only thing you guys ever did to me was let a rag dog disturb my doze. Phew, I'm very sorry for the trouble I've caused you. Whoa. I'm sorry, Izu-dono. Now that we decided that, let's talk about the things we couldn't talk about in the rush. You were looking around a lot earlier, weren't you? Out there it is too, I noticed it well, Master. Yes, this nostalgic scenery is definitely... Wait, you can exchange that information while moving? We should head to the human village where Hassan Lobo discovered it. I'd like to shed some light on the situation while we wait for communication with Kadia to be restored. What do you think, Master? Let's do it. Hot, hot, hot. It's so steamy. You said this tropical country, right? Oh, south is south too. No wonder it's hot, so hot. It's Riku. Oops, it's not like the Riku that you know. The land Maboroshi, which should be nowhere else in the world. Maboroshi? What do you mean, Riku Satsuma? Shimazu territory. Yes, it will. In history, yes, in modern times. The islands have been renamed the Okinawa Islands. But as always said, this place has no place in history. How do you know so much? The answer is simple. It's because I drew this picture of Keisho. Strictly speaking, the painter Kakishikai Hokusai, right? The 8 views of Riku. That's the name series of the 8 Nichibroke pictures. Sasa! Look at those peaks, those beaches, those pine trees. Avery cut it out. It looks exactly like my painting. Well, it's not a complete origining, but the original story is still there. I've also seen the Nichi 8 views of the Riku. I noticed it belatedly. Well, if that's the case, meaning that the person involved in the creation of this micro singular was someone who was familiar with Hokusai's painting. However, the Minamoto no Tatemoto, who was engaged in hostilities, is much older military commander than Hokusai. Is a material from the homes. I don't think it's a good idea, Hokusai. I hope you're not behind all this fuss. Be careful, because the fortunate class is in danger of going out of control regardless of the will of the spirit itself. Regardless of his will, I don't know how hard it is. Me? Haha, I don't blame you if you think so. I'm surprised to see, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a hunch, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a hunch. Like Koku Bakken and Minamoto no Tatemoto, this is probably inevitable. It would be impossible to explain this without giving a brief explanation of Minamoto no Tatemoto. I would like to hear about the enemy about this mission. Oh yes, I will. Minamoto no Tamato is a warrior of the Minamoto clan who is the uncle to McNamara, or Minamoto no Yoshine Dono, who was outrageous violent man from his youth and was disowned by his parents and banished to Kyushu, where he also went on a rampage. The young warrior, only about 15 years old, led his cavalry through the whole Kyushu. That is how he got his nickname Shinzai Hachiro. Shinzai is the old man for Kyushu, and Tanamoto is the 8th son, so he is called Shinzai Hachiro. I love it. No, I can't get enough of it. I understand. Well, he's a strong general. That is to be expected. After that, Tanamoto returned to the capital of Kyoto for some reason or another. There they were involved in a major battle. This battle is later called the Hogan Rebellion. The emperor and the superiors are at each other's throat. The two brothers are engaged in the battle to decide who will win the battle. Tanamoto's father was the general of the emperor's side. The opposing general is the leader of the Taira clan, Taira no Kimori. Standing next to him is Minamoto no Yoshitomo, the eldest brother of Tanamoto. Well, that Minamoto no Yoshine is Iwakamaru's father, isn't he? To cutter fish and octopus. Here we are again, father and son, blood brothers. This too is fate of the Minamoto clan. Tanamoto rescued his father, who disowned him, and fought a fierce battle against Fenge, a one-man army, and a treacherous tiger. With his famous 5-man bow, he shot down all the famous warriors one after another without missing his aim. However, they were outnumbered. The emperors had been holed up in their palace for some time. Then Minamoto no Yoshima ploy to set fire to the area was successful, and the emperor's side won the battle. The emperor party led by the wily Tanamoto suffered defeat. Fire in the capital of Kyoto, that is nice. Whenever he talks about the fire, he always seems to be in trance. What is a 5-person strongbow? As the name suggests, it takes 5 big men to string a bow. Usually 1 or 2 is enough. There are countless ends in it but Tanamoto's bow. The left arm holding the bow was 4 inches longer than the right arm. A specially made arrow had pierced through the armor warrior and into the enemy behind him. He shot an arrow from Izu to Oshima to Kamekura on the opposite shore. The place where the arrow fell became a well. So you're saying that we should avoid shooting at long range. Failure is a wonderful thing, but I thought you would win in a come from behind victory, a hard-fought battle, but in the end, Tanamoto became a defeated warrior. Hello, Wilson. Damn bot. I think it's going after my account now, huh? Or he went for hers. If Tanamoto win, it will completely change the course of human history. And if anything, this is where the legend of Tanamoto really begins. Is it still going on? Tanamoto was not a man who would end up losing in battle. Tanamoto was exiled to Ishu Island. And now they're taking over those Izu Islands. What are you doing exactly same as when you were swept away to Kyushu, isn't it? What? Naturally, the Imperial Court ordered that Tanamoto to be defeated, and an order was issued to defeat him. When the fleet was the defeated army, with about 500 cavalrymen, approached the island, even Tanamoto gave up. He wanted to avenge Alyssa. 1 arrow, so he fired an arrow at warship with 300 men aboard, and fired an arrow at a warship with 300 men. Oh great goddess of Hachiman, the arrow hit target perfectly. What a surprise, just one arrow, and a warship with 300 men on board. Ordered it to halt. It's like a rocket launcher. Later, when the fearful army landed on the island, they found that Tametomo had committed suicide in his mansion. So I'm not sure what to expect. This is what Tametomo life was like, nah, Oji? Yes, you're right. It's commonly believed that Tametomo was exiled to Ichi-Oshima, the island where he built his mansion. Some people say that Miyakijima is the place of their demise, or even further south at Chi-Ojima. I've seen the name Ryukyu mentioned. Oh my, indeed. I got carried away by Tametomo bravery. You said it's a phantom island that doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. It is like a land where fairy lives. That is what I said. I'll leave the rest of the story to you, Oji-chan. If I start talking, I'm sure I won't stop. Haha. I love to hear that. You're talking about the Tsubaki Fury Full Moon. Tsubaki Fury Yubigetsu. Oh, whoa. What the? Is this so sweet? Wait for me. Lecture was so long that the ragdoll ran away. It's so embarrassing. Lobo? Sosuke said that he has friends nearby. Sosuke, so are you another Inu? I'm sure it is. I couldn't help but go looking for him, so... What suddenly does he? Oh hey, Road, what's up? Are you sick? Are you okay? Oji-chan, you fell down suddenly, Master. Give me a shoulder. That's a lot of work. No wait, Master. Look at that sign, Lobo. Regularly the road care. We have to wait. I don't think I'm in the mood to talk about it. It looks like a human being, but it has no flesh. It's like an evil spirit. They are standing in our way to keep us from going on. Then we have no choice but to kick them to the crab. Is that why Sosuke ran away? I want to discuss a bunch of people. We got a lot on our plates. Oh, come on! Why did this have to reset?
私は特に勝たず。暗きいい判断です。事実、神戸を垂れよ。恐怖を、希望もなく、何人も通るにあたわず。村雨の射撃をください。さて、どこか我がの敵荒ざり、我がの敵荒ざりき強き、それをあまり悩ませぬ。楽しみ、この剣にかけ出場兄はからんよ。やつは人にあり。いかぬ。子は由々しきだ兄はからんよ。三千主上小坪大神、空に昇りし奴の玉。これぞ主催約束の八剣士、なんと里見八剣伝。白きは源氏の金色なり。命令か。覚悟するがいい。有力だな、本当に。やっと血がたぎってきたのに終わりだなんて。いつもよ
り。Wow, they're exploding. Whoosh. What the hell? They shot me like in the eye and just blew up, didn't they? Were you disappointed that you lost so badly that you exploded? It seems that the people who attacked us came from this village. So this vicious presence that Silent Lobo felt was about this village. Hustling. But there's still one more though, I thought. Ho ho ho. The red dog is back. What's in his mouth? Sosuke? Thank god, I was really chilling. Oh, Oji, you suddenly look better. Then can you stand up now? Yes, I am. It seems to be okay. Sosuke, you just stepped out of the blue. What in the world did you bring back? Woohoo, roll call. This is a pearl the Philip Pity beats up Philip Pity. A new dog. Shino, yes. Yes, of course, this pearl's Philip Pity is your destiny. I didn't know you were hiding in a place like this. We have been worried about you, sir. Track goes. Ang. Kuan Yan. Scurrying. Un. It totally surprised me. So the puppy is also one of the Koki-bakin messenger. One of the 8 dogs, or rather, one of the 8 dogs. The species is definitely, well, nothing. It's interesting and quite a vessel. Shibinu. Is it Shibinu? So did Sosuke, but now I'm sure of it. The Genshi are an order of knights made up of elegant and durable pups, aren't they? I don't feel good. You're trying so hard to hold back your smirk, aren't you? A strong always smile, don't worry about it. Senpai. I respond to your call, Senpai. Oh, Kaurea's communication's back. Senpai, thank god you seem to be alright. Looks like there was a problem with the race shift. Yes, we have a problem. First of all, we should walk around in Kaurea. Are Okada, Izo, and Hassan Lobo joining Senpai? Oh, as you can see, I'm still going strong. Oh, thank goodness, I'm sure you were all surprised by the sudden turn of events. If you don't mind, I'll start with the war situation here. Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay, guess that's it.
はいはい、ただいま。遠路はるばるよーくお越しで、裾の犬の毛を払いましょう。肩もおもみしましょうか。
お気をつけていってらっしゃい。
Send a dog to farm item. Okay. Basically, can send a dog and get it spearheads and stuff. So send this dog to here to farm for that item. I'll send this dog to get this item. Turn this on, I think.
向こう横丁のお稲荷さんへ。あれ、アイテムのご交換ですね。一息入れて、お茶とお団子もいかがです？
That should be it for the story. I just do this for my remaining EP.
Begin.
目に映る。よく言いました。そう、いいでしょう。私の足元で許しを乞いなさい。落ちよ、ロードレスキャメロット。
受けたまわり必要ない。やつ。水のマニュアルから
浅い。
良き出来なり。三千主上、没母大神。天に仰ぎし奴の光。これぞ五大の導きぞ。なんと外に発見伝。
この手、世界の我が道、神に至れり。
荒ざりき、我がの立つに荒ざりき。
ならば見せよう。今ここで。我らの腕は全てに届き、全てを裂き、全てを開く。いずれ空の彼方に伝え、エルアステラーのアストラ。
やよやつふさ、大義であった。
いいでしょう。アサシネイト受けたまわりました。よく言いました。
もっちょるか。
そう、いいでしょう。私の足元で許しを乞いなさい。
Why am I making bots?
ロードレスキャメロット。
目に映るすべてを灰に慈悲神戸を垂れよ。恐怖は希望もな何人通るにあたわず。はい、NSS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。火薬の匂い。
考えるんはやめじゃ。任せ。お初にお目にかかります。じゃあわしは剣の天才じゃ。
私
答えだ。見えちゅうぞ。若きもっちょろ見えちゅうぞ。
次の戦場に案内してください。まだまだ打ち足りません。
Wait, what?
やあ、いらっしゃいだね、マスターくん。我ながらいい調整だ。惚れ惚れしちゃう。キックオフ。
And there we go, did they?
言いました。それは絶えず見た滅びの世。最果てにありながら取り回す私ロードレスキャメル。あまり悩ませてんの入らない感じに終わらないように。目を背けないで。ドルシー分断する。さあぐるぐるっと。いい目を背けないで。逃がすもの。逃がすわ。まだですよ。ここにある。
いいね。最高。
地獄を拭う時が来た。展開しましょう。証明開始。戦場にたける女王みたいにこのバクからの解放をもって オーセンティックトライアンフ。
勝っても負けても死骸は増えるんだ。虫どもが喜ぶだけじゃないか。
Okay, I'll do one more and that's it.
Sa, どこから潰したの？
狙え。
神の雷霆はここにある。さあ、空見えシステムクラウ
すべて見つめます。よろしい。いい羽目を背けないで。慈悲、神戸を垂れよ。恐怖を、希望も、何人も通るにあたわず。
地上狙え。異論はない。証明開始。戦場にたける女王みたいにこのバクからの解放をもって私を否定するオーセンティックトライアンフ。
やっと血がたぎってきたのに終わりだなんて。いつの世も反乱分子は物足りませんね。
先ほどセミラミスさんが惰性で達成感が失われないふと興味を覚えたのですが、今まで優れたマスターには幸運が優れたマスターに
Okay, paint this should be enough. But so many bots. Good night.